Hey guys, thank you so much for being here today. Okay, I'm gonna be doing a psychic reading. This is like my 5 millionth psychic reading on Harry Styles. If you guys are new here, I'm a physical psychic medium, which means that all I need to do to read people is look at a picture of their eyes, look at a picture of them, and sometimes look at just something in their handwriting. If you would like to book your own reading, ritual, what else am I doing? Sprays, everything is down below. But yeah, anyway, without further ado, let's do this Harry Styles update. Okay, so if you guys need a little recap, I started doing readings for Harry Styles back in 2019, I think right before COVID hit. So you guys could definitely binge watch all of that and know how we got, the predictions that I've done that have come true about him from then on, and hopefully that will answer any questions that are left unanswered in this reading. Okay, so as soon as I tune into Harry's energy, I'm getting like a lot of fierceness about his sexuality, a lot of like pride in his sexuality. I don't know if pride is the right word. Like, I feel like he feels, and maybe this is a cultural thing because I know he's British, but he feels that he has reached the top level of like manlyhood. Like he is like the ultimate. If there was somebody who was very comfortable in their skin, like he believes that it's him. He thinks that by him being able to dress feminine and then masculine, that he has just like really reached the top of manhood. That's the message that I'm getting. So he feels like he is in a really good spot. I'm hearing that he's having fashion deals that are new opportunities in fashion. You guys can comment that if you know anything about what he's doing with fashion now. I'm hearing though that there are like a lot of opportunities modeling in fashion. And I feel like he may have a phase where he is modeling. Like, we've seen Harry go from a musician and I think into an actor, and now I feel like he is gonna have like a small period of time where he's modeling, maybe doing like shows like Gigi Hadid. He's very, very like in a very confident place in his life with style, and he's very into fashion right now. And when I said that I think it's a cultural thing, like my guides were like, this is something to do with his culture, like he's British, so I don't really know much about the culture over there, like about manlyhood. So if you guys know anything about that, you can comment. I'm also hearing like power couple as well. I know he is still with, what is this girl's name? This woman. That's Harry Styles. I'm just hearing that he's been like going, I don't know if he's on tour right now, but I'm hearing that he has been like going back and forth with Olivia, which is his girlfriend. I predicted them getting together before anybody else did, by the way. He is, they're still together. I feel like there's just a distance, but this could be because they're on tour. But I'm hearing that they call each other every day. They're very close with each other. I'm hearing that when he comes back, he stays at her house. I also feel that Olivia is very supportive of him going into fashion. I think Olivia feels like if he goes into fashion, that he would be back in Europe more often than not. Um, Harry, I feel like he contemplates between, am I becoming this grown man too quickly, or am I still having time to be young? Like, his mindset goes in between both. So he feels like, I want to have more time doing things that younger people will do. However, I feel like I don't know. I just feel like he thinks he's getting old too quick, like growing up too quick. Maybe he feels like he is too settled down. I mean, he's in this relationship with Olivia, and I think he just misses his old life sometimes, you know? I'm also hearing that and this is kind of random, but I'm hearing that he misses like a relationship he had with Zayn, like his friendship with Zayn. I'm gonna do a read on that just because it's coming up in the reading. Like, let's see what's going on. And I'm using Google right now for this. I'm using Google right now to do this reading for the pictures. Okay. The message that I'm getting is that Harry Styles misses when the band was together. He misses those days. He misses going on tour with his friends. I don't feel like Harry Styles is with the same group of people that he used to be with. And he feels like there's a part of himself that he's losing because he's not with his bandmates anymore. I'm hearing that Zayn was like a brother to Harry. I don't know how close they were reported to being to each other, but like I feel like Zayn was like a wingman with Harry, and I'm just getting a lot of nostalgia. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. About how he feels when he was with his bandmates, and I also feel like the people in his band, like when they first started, they were way more humble, and they just had a good time together. Like, I don't think Harry feels that like anymore. I think Harry is now in like a new world, and especially because he is, you know, for lack of a better term, rubbing shoulders with like people in fashion, and I don't feel like Harry gets that warmth anymore, and he definitely notices, and he definitely like misses the band, especially Zayn. I'm also hearing that Harry is worried about Zayn. Like, Harry thinks that Zayn is going off the deep end. I think there's drugs involved, like with Zayn, and I think that's like the biggest reason. Either drugs or like alcohol or just some type of addiction. But I'm hearing that it started out with drugs, and then the drugs got too bad, and it might have led to alcohol, and that's what I'm hearing about Zayn. Harry wants to reach out. For some reason, I feel that Zayn, like Harry's afraid that if he reaches out to Zayn, that Zayn is going to be very aggressive, and that Zayn is going to try and fight Harry. Like, I'm getting a lot of aggression around it. I think Harry might send like a card to Zayn's parents, or there's something about a card here. He might send like a Christmas card to Zayn's family. It's not gonna like be in the media. It's gonna be very quiet. Like, nobody's gonna talk about it purposely. But Harry is very concerned about like what's going on with Zayn. Even though I feel like Harry misses this part of his life and thinks about it quite often, there's also just, I don't want to say there's just bridges burned between him and his bandmates. I just feel like there's many reasons that Harry is not as close to his bandmates as he once was. Maybe I will do a reading on that, like their relationship and why they're not close to each other anymore, but I feel like Harry knows that it's best to disassociate with anybody from, not anybody, but like from certain people in the band. Zayn being one of them, Zayn being kind of toxic. I think Harry's kind of known about Zayn's anger issues for a while as well. When I look at a picture of Harry Styles now, back then, and this is the picture I'm looking at, guys. I see so much more happiness. Like, he was so much more happy and content. I don't know when this picture was shot, but I feel like now he feels like he had to grow up so fast and like morph into this person. And like, listen, I'm sure the money's good. I'm sure the choices he made to get to where he is, he had to make them to be independent, to do what he wanted to do. But I'm hearing that sometimes he just wishes it all went back to normal, back to when they were all together. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. This reading could have turned into very long, but I didn't want it to be very long. Maybe I'll make a part 2. Comment down below what you think. And if you guys would like to schedule your own personal reading, you can do so with the link below. All right, bye.